Here we are at the coffee club for the old Codgers, and we're just having a time together. Today we've got a former executive of Price Waterhouse and what? Coopers. Daniel and Zelli. Daniel, tell us, when did you get the baptism in the Holy Spirit?
I was about 13 years old and at a church camp, and a couple of the youth decided to pursue God with all they could, and one night, a Saturday night, we decided we weren't going away from that meeting until we had a touch from God. So we stayed and we prayed all night. About 4 o'clock in the morning, there was a move of God amongst us, and I received the baptism of the Holy Spirit, spoke in other tongues, and received also at that time 3 visions for my future life and ministry, one which has already come to pass. But that experience was so powerful at the age 13 that being involved in ministry, being a pastor's kid, I saw a lot that goes on in church, but I could never deny God and His power. And that was kept me in my teenage years pursuing God, because I knew Him to be real because of that experience. So it's never left me. I always remember it. And if anybody argues with me that God's not real and He doesn't baptize in the Holy Spirit and there's no speaking in tongues, I'd tell a different story, because I've experienced it for myself.
Did people lay hands on you or what?
Well, they did from about 9 o'clock till about 11 o'clock, then everybody started getting a bit tired. And we had about 5 to 6 young people who were really seeking God, and we had prayer people staying with us. Some of the prayer people got so tired they brought their pillows, fell asleep. But many of us, of those young people, just kept praying all night. And at the time I received the baptism of the Holy Spirit and speaking in tongues, there was nobody actually praying with me. I was just seeking God at that time, and touching what was going on around me, and just become totally focused in on God at that time.
Thanks, Daniel. That's amazing. And this old gentleman at the end of the table here,
Harry,
is Harry Pilt. Would you believe it? But I spent 3 years in Bible school with Harry. We went through the Commonwealth Bible College at New Farm. So it's great to have Harry with us today. He's up from Sydney.